It's a massive show of strength in the state of Assam, and to talk more on this, I have with me the BJP in charge for Assam, Mr. Jai Panda. So give us an idea on the preparations and of course the show of strength today. How big does it get from here?
Well, you saw last night when Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah ji arrived at midnight, you had about 30,000 people on the streets to receive him, and you saw the enthusiasm. So the BJP is in an extremely strong position in Assam. Apart from the work that's been done here in the last 5 years on both central government and state government schemes, Prime Minister Modi's popularity and acceptance is at an all-time high. He's probably the most popular democratic leader anywhere in the world, and that is helping us tremendously. Amit Shah ji is a master strategist. The leadership here in Assam is very good. We have recently revamped our core committee of the BJP's leadership in Assam, as well as formulated the election committee. So we are getting into full gear. This is my second visit in 2 weeks. I'll be spending most of my time here over the next 3 months, and it's looking very, very good.
From the coastal area to the Himalayan region, looks very different. How different is it?
The one thing that's common throughout India, and I've participated in BJP programs in about 20 states in the last year and a half, is the common love for Prime Minister Modi, the belief that he is taking India to great heights, and the conviction that BJP is the party for India's future, for the 21st century. So that's common everywhere, and it's no different in Assam. I've been working for the party in other states in the northeast, and recently in Manipur we've seen many successes. So there is that commonality. Of course, every state has its own ethos, every state has its own nuances, and that's what I'll be looking at over the next.
3 big challenges that you see in Assam in the days to come for the elections.
See, when we are on a very strong winning wicket, and the BJP slogan here, as you know, BJP plus 100 plus, and our assessment is it'll be notably above 100, maybe 104 or so is the latest assessment. I don't want any complacence setting in. So my job is to keep telling these enthusiastic karyakartas, wherever I go, the party workers are so full of enthusiasm because there is no alternative to the BJP in Assam. You've seen the state of the political lay of the land in Assam. So my job is to keep them focused on the brass tacks, to make sure that we don't get complacent at all. That's what I want to focus on.
Agreeing on that, of course, the minority vote bank itself is a big challenge, especially with AIUDF, Owaisi and several other factors working in, and infiltration which has to be handled, and a major issue promised by the BJP government. Where does it go for the minority votes?
So here I think it's important for your viewers to understand that there has been a dramatic reduction in infiltration, especially in the last year, but in the BJP-led government here for several years. You've seen the rapid development of fencing along the border. You've seen the deployment of new technologies along the riverbeds which can't be fenced. So there's been a dramatic reduction, and I think that has built confidence among the people. Now, as far as different vote banks, look, it's ironic that the national media doesn't expose as much as it ought to the communalism inherent in trying to exploit those vote banks. But we have seen this in other states, so-called coming together of disparate opposition parties. They use different agendas at different times, but the common agenda is to oppose Modi ji and to oppose the Bharatiya Janata Party, but it isn't working. For example, just in the last few weeks, you've seen demonstrations in Delhi. At the same time, you've had elections at the grassroots level. In Goa, you've had them in Manipur, you've had them here in Assam. We've been sweeping them. In Assam, the BJP has come into government for the first time in the Bodo areas, in the tribal council. And in the Tiwa council elections, we have almost had a clean sweep with only 1 seat going to Congress. Everything else comes to us. So that should be indicative to you about how the electoral lay of the land is in Assam today.
Will the absence of Tarun Gogoi play a role in Congress taking a back seat?
See, Tarun Gogoi ji was a very senior Congress leader, long time chief minister. The state of the Congress party in Assam is no different compared to the state of the Congress party in other parts of the country. And I don't need to explain more for your viewers to understand that. So, as I said, it's very clear to me in these two visits where I've gone and had a state executive committee meeting, met various party workers at all levels. So it's, the confidence level is extremely high.
Is the party going to next election with the same chief minister face?
I don't see why you would even ask such a question. So I'm not going to get into that line of questioning at all. But as I said, things are working very well and we are going to do very well.
Not just about well, but also looking forward to the elections, and the campaigning has almost begun. With camera person Tapas Berry, this is Manogya Loiwal in Guwahati, Assam for India Today.